boy in the whole world who's been on this road with me since day one. My 11-year-old son Russell's here with me today. So that's really cool. I try not to joke up about that. That's the coolest part of today. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys about something today that has worked really well for me, and it's worked since the beginning. By show of hands, who has been in this business like less than 4 years? Okay, so not a lot. Okay, so a lot of you will resonate with what we're talking about. Those with your hands up, you're probably not jaded yet. We'll get to you in a minute. Everybody else, you're going to resonate with this. Now, I've been doing this I'm coming up on my 10 years, and when I figured this out, I really didn't know what I was doing. So I want you guys just to run with me on this, and just trust that whatever you think you know about doTERRA, you'll get something out of this. But you gotta let all of that melt away, okay? Because the last time I taught this presentation, a few of you were like, oh, that makes perfect sense, I'm so excited. And then the rest of you were like, yeah, but no excuses, okay? This is an incredible group, and all of you know how to do this. Most of you taught me how. We're just gonna put it with a pretty little bow on it, okay? Okay, so for those I don't know, my name's Sam Davis. I'm a doula and a women's wellness expert. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. Don't follow me on social media unless you want to see lots of babies and vaginas. That's what I teach about. Sorry, Russ, don't kick me off stage for saying that. I'm here now, you can't get rid of me. All right, so I talk pretty fast. I'm gonna try to slow down for you guys. For those of you guys who don't love numbers, you're gonna get a deck, they said like in a week, of all this stuff, so just bear with me and don't feel like you have to take pictures of everything, okay? Okay, so for my non-jaded people and for my people, Marvel fans, you guys ever felt like you were like, okay, I got a leg, got this, keep this together. Okay, got another leg, I got this. Okay, I got another leg, okay, I'm going places, going platinum now. Okay, I got another one, I'm going diamond. And then they start to fall apart one by one. You're like, wait, come back! And you're trying to hold it all together, and you're like, no, I've got this! Oh, we've all been there. Okay, this is my story. So, I've been there. So, basically what happened was I rebuilt silver twice with brand new sets of legs each time. I was feeling really run down by that. And I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do this a third time, I'm doing it right. I'm going gold, baby. No more silver, right? I'm gonna start over. And I was in a huge rut. It was the last day of the second time at Diamond Club that my then 3-year-old was driving all around the country with me. Some of my uplines here, they got the phone call on the last day of Diamond Club where I was stuck in Chicago Midway Airport. Y'all ever been to Midway? You do not want your flight to get canceled and you have to sleep on that floor overnight. And I'm crying, and I was like, my last leader quit. She said that she can't do this business, and I spent all of Diamond Club just on her. And it was just falling apart. So I went home, felt really sorry for myself for about a week, ate a lot of ice cream and popcorn. And then I said, all right, time to get back into action. We're gonna do this. So if you find yourself stuck in that place, no matter where you're at in life, when it gets really hard, whether it's your business or something else, there's 2 things I know for certain you have to do. The first is you have to double down on personal development like it's nobody's business, right? And the second thing is you gotta get into action. You can't, for those of all of us, myself included, very type A, I have to know, right? I have to have an exact plan. I have to be able to mark all the boxes and know exactly what I'm doing before I can execute. And planning is great, but the problem is it's never gonna work out that way. So just get into action. So what I did was I created energy and movement, right? I just started figuring it out. If my upline were here, she would tell you as a blind leading the blind, we did not know what we were doing. I promise you, this is not rocket science. The first thing I did is I started taprooting. This is when we have the share program. Any old people like me in here that were around for the share program days? Okay, so I had a huge Facebook group of shares, and I reached out, and I was like, all right, these are my office hours. I'll be at the coffee shop from this time to this time. Anyone who would like to learn to be an effective business leader and make lots of money, join me at this time. Mind you, I just lost my second silver organization. I probably didn't even have power of 3, okay? So, wasn't the best leader for that position, but that's what I did. I wanted to create something. I was listening to Audible like it was going out of style, 60-day game plan. Talked to my family and said, okay, for the next 60 days, I need as much support as I can get because this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm making a plan to change my business and change my life because I wanted it to look drastically different today. So I'm making a decision that 90 days from now is going to be completely different than where I am now. That was the next thing. Okay, now here's the key to what I did. Swear I did not know anything about this. I found 10 people to talk to. Some people were already in the pipeline. A lot of them were not. And I had urgency conversations. And I was like, okay, this is what I'm creating. I know I haven't done this yet in my business. I know you've been watching me do this for a while, but this is where I'm going, and I want you to be a part of it. So this is where I was at, month 1, total transparency. Okay, so check out this organization just really quick. I had to talk fast so that they don't kick me off and you guys get all the good stuff, okay? So I had one elite leg that was averaging 4 to 5K. The leader has quit, she was not leaving, okay? So can't go to Premier with her, that leg's gone. I had an elite qualifier that was averaging 1,500, was not solid, but was willing to transfer out, awesome. Elite 3 was sometimes Premier, but said she didn't want to work with me anymore. I think that was my command coming at me. I don't know why, but she really didn't want to work with me. And my 4th leg that I had quit. She was the one who told me that the only reason why I was so successful at this business was because I had a spouse to support me. Little did she know, because I wouldn't tell anybody what was going on in my life, I was actually a single mom at the time trying to figure this out. So let's let go of those excuses, right? So silver for the last time, letting this go. So I went and talked to 10 people. This is what I found. 3 said yes. 3 said, okay, I trust you, let's do this. 7 said no or not now. I got 1 new builder from a class because I talk about the business after every class. Just so happened that she came up and she's like, I know I can't be a business partner, but like I really want to do this. Can I do this in another way and not be your partner? It's like, you sure can. 3 more would show up the following month. We'll get there. So how did I have them do it? First, he said invest in the largest kit that you can afford. Okay, back then we had the diamond kit. So I did end up having some really great sales off of this, but some did not purchase that large. I had them go recruit 3 business partners right away. It's the first thing I had them do. Find 3 people you want to do this business with and why, and let's sit down with them. Schedule their first 4 classes, make their names list and start sampling and inviting. Okay? This was way back before I went to Prague and Elise helped me out. I was just figuring it out. I was like Googling stuff, and Teresa Harding's old website from back in the day popped up with all the links, and I was just like, I know these ladies, but she's awesome, I can learn everything from her, right? It was awesome. And then I placed accordingly based on how they showed up. So month 2, going gold, okay? So month 1 was my prep month. This is how I did it then. This was a long time ago, you guys. An old lady in doTERRA. Okay, so remember, first one was not moving, but I did start tap reading. She had lots of sharers underneath her from the share program. My chiropractor I'd been working on for 2 years said, okay, I'm finally ready. What we did was he started a brand new leg underneath him, and I started a brand new leg underneath him. We'll talk about that in a second. I found a yoga studio that was the account transfer. They transferred in, okay? And then my 4th leg was still not working with me. I just stopped pouring energy there, and magically, volume started disappearing. Funny how that works. Okay, for my placements people, you're gonna love this, okay? And some of you are gonna say in a place like this, again, you're just gonna take from this what you love, and don't hate me for the rest, because this is how I do this business, okay? So the Chiro was averaging 1,500 in business. The yoga studio was averaging pretty low still, right? They were about 1,500. I got a yoga instructor who said yes, okay? I placed her underneath the yoga studio, okay? She already had a share underneath her because that was an account transfer. I had a midwife I was working with who said yes. She purchased a 200 PB kit. The chiropractor got his own builder. He enrolled his office manager, okay? They both got the Everoil kit, so that was 1,500 PB right there. A coffee shop manager, where I was having all of my working office hours at, decided she wanted to do the business. She's the one who showed up in a class. She got the oil sharing kit for 800 PB. The midwife got her own leg. Chiro started to enroll. Yoga instructor started to enroll. The sharers were already enrolling. I got another builder who came to me. She was a teacher, a mom, a wife. She's a cheer mom. So if you guys know about those people, they're really she got the diamond kit. I said, okay, financially, she's in. Like, she's invested. You know what I said to her? I think I learned this from Seth or from somebody. I learned from all you guys. She said, I said, well, she said, I don't know what kit to get. And I said, well, it's up to you and how invested you are in you in this business. And she goes, oh, I'm very invested. And she got the diamond kit. But I knew she was busy, and she said she just wanted to do this on the side. So I placed her underneath and kept in rulership with her. These are all the classes we had that month. The Chiro held 2, midwife held 1, coffee manager held 2, yoga instructor held 1. I held 1 collectively that they sent their people to and they came to. I taught a total of 7 classes. It's work, but for my people here who's been building for a while, that's not a lot of work. I taught 7 classes. Month 3, sustained gold. So chiropractor is now averaging 5K. The yoga instructor is now averaging 6 to 7K. Remember, I started this with no new legs. I said I was going gold and I was going to do it. I didn't plan on doing it in 90 days. I said I'm just doing it with 3 brand new legs. I'm just moving into action. Remember the share program? 5 levels down, I had a woman that was at a booth with me I'd been working with. She came up to me and said, I want you to be my enroller. I said, what are you talking about? I can't take people from people. That's gross. We don't do that in doTERRA. She's like, nobody above me is doing the business. I said, what are you talking about? She's like, nobody. Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. I was like, you're right. They're all shares from the share program. She's like, call me upline. I'm like, can I do this? She's like, yes, you've been helping her. Call her upline and see if she'll give you an ownership. Call the upline. Sam, you should have called me like 9 months ago. I'm on unemployment. I'm getting these checks. I need them to stop coming. How do I get rid of these checks? That lady was Miss Kathy Wagner. She's here with me today. She was hitting Premier that month, begged me to take an ownership of her. She became my 3rd Premier that month. I went gold with 3 brand new legs in 60 days. I did not know what I was doing. I do it way better now, I promise. I'm going to show you that right now. But if I did not know what I was doing. You guys can do this and you can teach this. What happens when you go gold that fast? Other than it's a lot of work, what happens? People make money, right? That's what they need. Oils are amazing, but oils can only take you so far. You have to feed your families, right? Let's talk about that. Okay, so why does 500 matter? I'm focusing, you guys, we have lots of themes today, right? I swore we didn't coordinate. I'm focusing on the belief pyramid. What happens to people at Elite and Premier? I'm a lifer, I am not a quitter. You couldn't get me to quit, you give me all the reasons to quit, I'm not going anywhere. But here's the problem with that, okay? Most people are not gonna stick around for a year or 2 or 3 years if they're not making money. You brought them in this business to change lives. doTERRA and oils are not separate. The business and oils are not separate. Please stop separating them. They're not. This business changed my life just as much as those oils. I wouldn't have any of the best friends I have. I would have never made it through 2020. I wouldn't be able to feed my family. I wouldn't have my health. I would have nothing if it weren't for this company. It has literally changed my life. I sat down and heard Seth Risenmay when I was in Elite talk about money blocks, and it changed my world. I went to Prague and I heard Elise tell me all the reasons why I got to platinum on my own and I needed to fix it. And it changed my life. I've been learning from you guys for so long, and all I've done is learn now with this system to duplicate in a way that people make money right away. And the biggest controversy I get when I teach this is you can't lead with the business. I'm calling BS. If you are including the oils in what you do, you can lead with the business. People need to love these oils and want to change the world and get paid very well for doing it. Okay? So, you have to transfer that belief to your people. They need a paycheck right away. Now, for me, I've worked with a lot of single moms or stay-at-home moms, and what happens with that is we have moms that about 6 weeks in, if they're not getting a paycheck, what happens? My husband's like really bothered that I'm gone like 3 nights a week and the laundry's not done and I never cook dinner anymore. And he doesn't see why I'm doing this. Of course he doesn't see why. Men usually think in numbers and she's not bringing home a paycheck yet. So how do we transfer that belief onto people very, very quickly and get them a paycheck? This is how I do it. So now I've cleaned it up. I still teach the same exact system. It has not changed. But we've been piloting. Anybody in here know Beth Phillips? She's an incredible blue diamond. Woo! great things that work about all of them. Not one system works for everyone. What do we do? And we sat down and we said, what have we been doing since day one? What has worked since day one? What helped us rank advanced fast? What got us paychecks fast? Obviously, it was pipes. There's certain things, just like Jessica was saying, there's certain things you can't not do. You still got to do the fundamentals, no matter what, but you can put them in a cuter outfit, like she said. How great was that? I'm totally stealing that. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, so here's the cuter outfit. So we have unboxing videos. We've been piloting this for a few months. It works. It works, it works, it works. Every single time, if you're moving fast and you're duplicating down, you can't always get to those people 3-4 levels down, can you? You can't. But every single person, as soon as their kid comes in, gets an unboxing video, because then with that unboxing video, they can start using their oils right away and not wait for a wellness consult. There's a video that teaches all my people how to give a wellness consult, okay? There's a recording of previously recorded wellness consults for the really shy people who cannot still give a wellness consult after watching a video how to give a wellness consult. And we create a how-to video. We have lots of resources. I cross-line like nobody's business. If there is somebody in this company that does something better than me, be sure I will find you, I will offer to trade calls with you, I will rub your feet, and you will make a video for me. Okay? This is what we do. We have videos on everything. We all work together. This is really, really important key. If you're trying to be everything to everyone, well, you'll need to go to Maui like Dr. O because you'll be really stressed out. This is how I do it now. Step one is I create a names list with my people. First thing, as soon as they're ready to launch, okay? I build in groups. I start groups at a time. It's just how I do it. When I'm ready to run, I really, really like springtime because my son's like this awesome new little baseball prodigy. So I want to go to all the games and not have to work a lot in the spring. So in the fall, I double down. I build big teams, okay? So when I'm building these groups of people, first thing is the names list that they're doing, okay? Not everyone's going to create the names list that you guys want, so stop trying to shove it down their throats, please, with love. This is what I say to them. Find a way to track your contacts and stay organized. I have a template for you if you'd like to try it, okay? Let them have autonomy in their business. I send them a video explaining the names list and the template. Here's the really important one. I've got to talk fast, okay? Step 2 is the whisper campaign. This is the opposite of blowing up your social media. This is the opposite of telling everyone in the world that they do this business. This is exclusive. This is exciting. They're going to go to their top 10 people and say, I found this new company. This is why I'm obsessed with this company. I'm so excited. I'm going really amazing places. This is why I want you to join me. They're going to authentically compliment the person that they want to join them. This is where I'm going. Will you come take a look at what it is I have to offer? And if it's not right for you, that's okay. I won't bug you again. But if it is, we're going to create magic. Does that feel pushy? Can you teach every person to invite people from day one before they've even had a class to find their business builders with that conversation? It's very doable. It works. This is how I do it. Step 3, they have to take action. So first they're having those, what I call Finding Wonder Woman conversations. I did not create this. Found this from another amazing network marketer years ago. Have a video on it. Again, you guys are going to get access to all this. This really works. Then they send the sizzle video. If you don't know what it is, it's a 3 to 5 minute video explaining why doTERRA, why now. If you don't see one you already like that's created, create one yourself. Send the sizzle video to hook them in, okay? Schedule 3-way calls and classes, and then challenge them. Challenge, challenge, challenge. We know this, right? But I'm challenging, even though I'm so grateful for things like the Premier Move now, and, the 90-day Premier Move. And I'm super excited that we have more time to move people, right? To the following month. But I'm still in those first 10 days challenging them like crazy. I want to see how they show up and how committed they are, because I need to know how to place accordingly. All right, how does this create $500 a month? You guys are going to get this, I promise. They're going to kick me off, I swear. Okay, how does this create to $500 a month? Okay, first, I'm having them do these things. Through this, okay, your average class is 500 PV. That's what it was for me back in the day. It's a little bit higher now, depending on, the situation. They're going to enroll 2,000 PV that first month. They're going to earn $400 in Fast Start. Their new enrollees that are starting right out the gate because they're launching with people are going to enroll at least 1,000 PV. I'm being conservative, okay, because legal made me. Just kidding, they didn't. 10%, $100. Now you're making $500 your first month. Month 2, okay? Now their people are duplicating and doing the same exact thing. You're going to earn, if 2 of them are doing 2,000 each, because you're only earning 10%, now the new builder is going to get $400, okay? They're going to earn their first power of 3 at 50. And let's say conservatively, half those people get an LRP and place a 100 PB order. You're going to earn $200 in fast start. Month 3, they're now getting their premier bonus, okay? They're going to earn $200 for that. 250 power of 3. Their fast starts. We're looking at $450 to $750 or a lot more 90 days in. Do you think your people are going to stick around if they're making that and seeing success right away? You've already hit the second level of the belief pyramid. Now you just got to get them to convention and you're good. Just kidding. But you guys get it? Can you do this? You can do this. Show people how to make money and make money fast. You just have to get them getting builders right away. Get them seeing the vision right away. You have to transfer that belief onto them. In closing, if you guys have seen this one, it's the best one, right? Some of you will get this. I don't know and I don't care whether your web fluid comes out of a machine or out of your body. You all have superpowers. Go find your people with your superpowers. Let them do it differently. Let them do it their own way. Let them have autonomy. Tap into who they are, and you will create an amazing, thriving organization. Thank you guys so much.